Hello and welcome back to another episode of the multiplayer Minecraft server that we've got going on. Still no names for anything, so everything's pretty vague. But welcome back. Glad you clicked on the video. Today we're going to be doing some awesome stuff, including this building here. So um, last time, obviously, I showed you my to-do list that I made, and I said that I took the library interior off because that's all finished, and I had sheeps on here somewhere. I don't even know if I recorded where I had sheeps listed, but I was able to take all the sheeps off. I don't even know what all I've shown off, honestly. But today it's going to be a little bit of show off and a little bit of building. So I'm going to quickly show off some of the stuff that I don't think I've done before. That's why I can't fly. Well, not done before, but shown off before. So over here, we've got a couple of buildings that we threw in to kind of go ahead and start filling out what's going to be eventually the more rural area of the town. Rural area. I don't know why I can't say rural. All right. Anyway, uh, so this is a quick little building I threw up. We've got some villagers right here somewhere. I hope they're still alive. Little farm area. Here's our guy. A little farm area we were able to throw together. Let me see. This is the area for carrots and wheats, but the villager is, well, he's done some stuff. He's trampled the crops a little bit. He's mixed the wheat with carrots, but it's all right. You know, just a little place to put the farms so it looks more what's the word for it? Aesthetically pleasing, or it just doesn't look thrown in front of a lake that was, where we started. Um, but anyway, I think it's looking really nice. This house, anyway. This one, I liked the idea. I probably won't change it because it's gonna be surrounded by a lot of other stuff. I needed a place to put my cows, so I figured I'd make a house for someone who's the cows. Turn to a fisherman because the barrels, but we're not too worried about him. It's just where I threw all the cows, so they're not just randomly in the way over there. But I'm not too worried. I've also put some of the mules and the horses in here temporarily until we get those stables built, which will be a little bit probably. I don't know where that's at on my to-do list still. I don't plan things out. I just kind of hop on and whatever I feel like doing is what I do. Or sometimes, there's just a need that meets, and that's why we built the library first. But this time, we've built the greenhouse. Why the greenhouse? Well, I wanted automatic sheep farm and the bees. And since I'm not very good at redstone, I just went and did those without recording. Here's the bees. They work actually really well. I can get back in here and show you how it works. But anyway, we got the beehives on top of the hoppers. There's bees in it. Those aren't anything. Those are just cobble blocks, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they're, no, those are the dispensers that's got the shears in them. Of course, I could put glass bottles in there if I wanted to. I sprung for the shears so we can get honey. I don't even need it. There's just some people on the server that need it. I'll get in here and break this apart real quick and just show kind of what's going on. So we got observers that will send a current into this. I just send that current up to the dispenser. It's pretty simple. I probably would not have been able to come up with it on my own. Um, but yeah, it's pretty nice. We just threw some cobble over it to make it seem like this is, part of the build. Eventually we'll throw some leaves and other things around here that kind of hide it a little bit better, make it seem more transitional, I guess is the word I would use there, instead of just being hardcore blocks. But yeah, this is just a little bee farm, honey farm that's going to be here for now. I could always replace it with glass bottles if I wanted bottles of honey instead. Down here is where I spent most of the time. We've got some chicken cookers that aren't perfect because a lot of time the chicken burns in the lava. It's still it's decently efficient. That's where I've got all this chicken from. Obviously, this is not completed yet. I still wanted to put a roof on it, finish all the walls and whatnot. This is what I've been working on more recently. We've got the automatic sheep shears, which are pretty easy to set up. Again, I probably would not have found this on my own, but now that I've I set one up and I just realized how easy it was. It's hard to, unless I get to see the whole thing at once. So let's just tear this apart really quick. We got this dirt block whenever it grows. More importantly, whenever it gets eaten, the observer notices that, sends redstone current, and then shears. Super easy to set up. And then I have this little pathway around the back that was supposed to connect them all. Here we go. And so whenever these shears eventually do break, I can just come through and replace them all. And then I've got some traders that like to trade for the wheat, the wool. Come on now. And that's really efficient way to get the emeralds that I've been using. Yeah, there you go. You got to see it happen with red guy there. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to use all this wool for. Most of these colors I probably won't ever really use. But who knows? Maybe I will.
Alright, so we hit a point where in editing where I was like, I've got so much content here and not a really good place to split it up. So I decided right before I started building that would be the time to split it up. So I'm gonna end this video here, and we're gonna have me in the building process in the next episode. Hopefully you can't hear my dog too much there. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time in the building episode. Peace.